Okay, guys, you're right. I can't let it drop. I won't let it drop. It's too important. You know what I'm talking about. What have I been talking about for the last 6, 7 days longer? I'm talking about the petition for the English people, the Welsh people, the Scots people, the Ulster Scots people to be recognised as the indigenous natives of these British Isles. It still hasn't reached 10,000 signatures that would require the government to respond. What has the government already said about it? The British government has stated that it believed there were no indigenous or tribal peoples within the United Kingdom. It argued that ratification would have no practical domestic effect. I don't care. I'm Welsh. I want to be recognised legally as being Welsh. I want my great-granddaughter to be recognised as a little Welsh girl, not a number or a citizen who lives on the British Isles, where the government seems to think that anyone can be English, anyone can be Welsh, no matter what part of the world they're from. Anyhow, I'm up in the game. My requests and the messages that I've sent asking that this petition be supported have been ignored or fallen on deaf ears. I'm not dropping it. So, what have I done? I've posted this open letter to Rupert Lowe. I've posted it on X. I've sent it to Rupert Lowe. I've sent it to Restore Britain and the Restore Britain network. Now I'm making a video. I'll read the letter. Dear Mr. Lowe, I am writing respectfully to ask whether you and Restore Britain would consider supporting Parliamentary Petition 763034, which calls upon the government to ratify the Indigenous and Tribal Peoples Convention of 1989, ILO Convention 169, and to consider recognising the English, Scottish, Welsh, Cornish and Manx peoples as indigenous to the British Isles. I believe the principles behind the convention deserve serious consideration. Legal recognition would help protect the historic cultures, traditions, identities and heritages of the people who have lived in these islands for generations. It could also establish a clearer principle that communities should be properly consulted when decisions fundamentally affecting their cultural inheritance, historic lands or way of life are being made. Such recognition need not diminish the rights or dignity of any other British citizen. Rather, it would acknowledge that the native people of these islands have a legitimate interest in preserving their own history, customs and national identities for future generations. Should ratification of the convention prove legally unsuitable for Britain, I hope Restore Britain might instead consider supporting domestic legislation incorporating its most valuable principles. I would be grateful to know your thoughts on this matter and whether Restore Britain would be prepared to support the petition or include such recognition within its future policies. Yours sincerely, Paul Morris. Right, so that's the open letter to Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain. Now, could I ask you to like, hype, and share this video? Could you ask other content creators to perhaps view it and consider sharing it themselves? This is big, really big. If it wasn't, I wouldn't keep banging the drum about it. Okay, guys, thanks for your time. I'll get out of the way in case anybody wants to screenshot that side of the screen and cut and paste it elsewhere. Feel free to use it any way you can. Thanks, guys. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. Stay safe, stay strong, Aim high, vote low, follow the bear, follow Restore Britain, join Restore Britain, promote Restore Britain, become active in Restore Britain, especially if you're a British nationalist. See you on the next one.